Hi, my name is Parvez Alam from Broandsislegalstudycentre. So today's topic is section 15 of Transfer of Property Act, class gift. So before starting this section, I just want to say that I have been uploading each and every section for you all, and if you subscribe it, it will be motivating me a lot in this journey. So make sure to subscribe this channel. So coming to the topic, section 15 of Transfer of Property Act. सो पहले तो ये समझते हैं कि क्लास क्या है. ए क्लास गिफ्ट इज़ ए गिफ्ट ऑफ प्रॉपर्टी टू ऑल हु कम्स विद इन सम जनरल डिस्क्रिप्शन. इसका मतलब यह है कि क्लास गिफ्ट ऐसी एक गिफ्ट है जो एक क्लास के लिए दिया जाता है. ये क्लास इस क्लास सम जनरल डिस्क्रिप्शंस के अंदर आता है. जस्ट लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने बोल दिया कि मेरा जो प्रॉपर्टी है वो मेरा जितना बच्चे होंगे सबके नाम पे होगा. सो बच्चे मीन्स मेरा जितना बच्चा होगा उतना प्रॉपर्टी का शेयर होगा. मैंने फॉर एग्जांपल बोल दिया कि मेरा जितना भतीजा होगा उन लोगों के नाम में मैंने अपना एक प्लॉट मीन्स अलॉट कर दिया. तो मेरा जितना भतीजा होगा उन लोगों के नाम पे वो प्लॉट चले जाएगा, चाहे वो 5 हो या 10 हो, उन भतीजों के नाम पे ही वो जाएगा. दैट प्लॉट विल नॉट गो टू others than my bhatijas. So this is class gift. Now इसका ऑब्जेक्ट क्या है, मीन्स क्लास गिफ्ट को हम क्यों देते हैं. जेनस नॉनकॉम पेरिट, इसका मतलब है द क्लास नेवर पेरिशेस. इफ ए गिफ्ट इज गिवन टू ए सिंगल पर्सन एंड दैट डोनी डाइज द वेरी पर्पस ऑफ गिफ्ट एंड्स, whereas in a case of class gift the gift never fails because in class gift there are more donies and is called class gift. If 1 or 2 persons die, the remaining persons enjoy the gift properties and the very purpose of the donor is fulfilled. The property does not go outside the purview of the intention of the testator or donor. This is the object of class gift. For example, a gift to all the children of A born and to be born, it is a class gift. No share has been fixed in this gift because the number of children is uncertain. The second example is a gift to the 4 sons of A is not a class gift. In this gift, share for each son has been fixed because the number of sons is certain. So इसका मतलब है अगर शेयर्स को फिक्स कर दिया जाता है then that is not a class gift. Now coming to scope of section 15. Section 15 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882 explains about the class gift. The illustration 1 of section 115 of Indian Succession Act 1925 also expressly explains the class gift. So चलो देखते हैं सेक्शन 15 में क्या बोला गया है. If on a transfer of property an interest therein is created for the benefit of a class of persons with regard to some of whom such interest fails by reason of any of the rules contained in section 13 and 14, such interest fails in regard to those persons only and not in regard to the whole class. सो इसका मतलब ये है कि फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल ए के पास एक प्रॉपर्टी है और ए अपना वो प्रॉपर्टी क्लास गिफ्ट किया, अपना जो भतीजा भतीजी है सबके नाम पे एक क्लास गिफ्ट बनाया. नाउ उस क्लास में कुछ लोगों का ड्यू टू सेक्शन 13 एंड 14 उन लोगों का इंटरेस्ट फेल हो गया. सो इन दिस केस जिन लोगों का इंटरेस्ट फेल हुआ ड्यू टू सेक्शन 13 एंड 14, बस उन लोगों को ही ये क्लास गिफ्ट नहीं मिलेगा, बाकी सबको ये क्लास गिफ्ट मिलेगा. सेक्शन 115 ऑफ इंडियन सक्सेशन एक्ट 1925 एक्सप्लेन्स ऑलमोस्ट द सेम थिंग. इफ ए bequest is made to a class of persons with regard to some of whom it is inoperative by reason of the provisions of section 113 or section 114, such bequest shall be void in regard to those persons only and not in regard to the whole class. Now we will be looking to famous case laws. The first one is Bhagavati versus Kali Charan. Brief fact: a class gift was made by a Hindu. At the time of the gift, some persons were born and were entitled to take the gift, and some of the persons unborn who were unqualified to take the gift. The question arose whether the class gift shall be implemented or not. If implemented, under what principle? Now इसका जजमेंट The Privy Council gave the judgment in favor of the persons who had already born. Principle. Their lordships slightly deviated from the English principle. According to English rule, a class gift shall have to take in its entirety or quashed in entirety. A gift partly accepted and partly refused could not be effective in English. The Privy Council adopted a new rule according to the traditions of Hindu and accepted that a partly valid and partly refusal, that is, the gift would be valid for those persons who had already born and qualified according to the testator's will on the date of transfer. The gift would be invalid for those persons who had not born on the date of transfer. The same decision has been followed in India still now. The next case law is Narayan versus Raja Gopalan, All India Report 1997. According to original section 15, transfer to a class, if some of whom were disqualified, the entire gift used to fail. The Amendment Act 20 of Transfer of Property Act 1929 substituted the words as regards the whole class with the phrase in regard to those persons only and not in regard to the whole class. Therefore, now if some of the persons are disqualified, the entire class gift does not fail. It fails only to those persons who are disqualified. It operates to those persons who are qualified. अब क्या होता है कि अब जो लोग फेल हो जाता है, जिन लोगों का इंटरेस्ट फेल हो जाता है ड्यू टू सेक्शन 13 एंड 14, बस वो लोग को ही वो क्लास गिफ्ट नहीं मिलता, बाकी सबको ही उस क्लास गिफ्ट को एंजॉय करने का मौका मिलता है. So now after the amendment, under the class gift, the class is divided into two parts. One group of persons who are unaffected by section 13-14 can take, although another group of persons who come within the mischief of either of those sections cannot take. This has been said in Bhagavati versus Kali Charan. Now the last point is determination of class. How we will determine a class. If the transfer deed provides that the members of the class of transferees should be determined at a specified time or on the happening of a specified event, they will be ascertained at the time or on the happening of the event, and only those persons who will come within the description of the class at that time will take under the transfer to the exclusion of others. If that property is transferred by will and no date for ascertainment of transferees is provided, the members of the class are to be determined at the date of the testator. A transfer by will to a class does not operate in favor of such members of the class who are dead at the time the class is ascertained. So that's all for section 15. I hope you like it and enjoy it. If so, make sure to subscribe and like it, and see you in the next video.